This bolt fell out, so I'm going to have to make a handle for it right here with this stainless steel bolt. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make, here's a mark that I put on here, and right there is how far this has to go in to this threaded area. And I will show that. Okay, here you can see the threaded area is just short of the end right here. So I'm going to have to put some weld at this mark, and then it'll be like a shoulder bolt. And this area from here to here, I measured it, and it's going to be about 5/16, just short of 3/8 in any case. So I want the weld to go about where this mark is, and then I'll have to grind it to make it work. Okay, here is the inside of a jack, and it's got this little flipper in there. And then I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. We will get a better view. So it's got that little flipper, and what that is for is that you take this part of it, put it in here like this, and then that'll hold it. Okay, now if you see on these teeth here, they point downward. See, you have an angle here that points downward like this, and then you have a place for that flipper to fit right up in here, so that when you pull this lever like this, you can make sure that it stays, that this part right here, it stays where it's supposed to. Now if you pull the lever up, it's going to release it. See? So we got to make something that will mesh together. Another possibility. All right, now you have another possibility. All right, if we look at this close, we can see that it has ridges in it. Could these be used to create something that would not slip and that would work for our purpose to make a jack stand. That's what I'm making, is a jack stand. All right, here's another example of what I'm talking about. All right, if you take these two pieces, hold them like this, they mesh right there. Now, if you clamp them tight enough, they aren't going to move very much. But, well, could they move? Well, possibly like this. Could they? Well, yes. Possibly. All right, another avenue that I can go to. Okay, here's unistrut. This is unistrut. If you had something where you had, for instance, a couple of bolts, or maybe 3 bolts that fit in here like this, or more, they would hold a lot of weight also. You could use even grade 8 bolts, which are a lot harder, and or even grade 5 bolts, which are somewhat hard. But either way, you can see that this is a more positive thing that you can use for a jack stand. Find the center of this. What we're going to do here is I'm going to put these two together. So you'll see how that works. And then we'll just match the two centers. Very simple. Okay, measure clear out to here. About 1 1/8. One and an eighth, half. Plus a 16th. That isn't right. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got about 1 1/2. So we're going to be half of 1. It'd be a half. And then half of a half is a quarter. So come out here to the quarter mark. Mark it. Okay, now we're going to just, all we're going to do here is match these two centers. I've got this one marked in the center. I've got this one marked in the center. Okay. The next thing we're going to do here is take half of this area, which would be about 9/16. Okay, measure over 9/16, make sure we're correct. No, it's not that. Let's see. Five eighths plus a 16th. 5/8 plus a 16th. Okay. Now, measure it again. 1 1/2. So we're going to come over, first of all, we're going to mark this. I'll get a close-up of that. Okay. So 5/8 plus 16th, mark that. 5/8 plus a 16th over on this side. Okay, now take your square, extend these two marks. Extend them out to the edge. Okay, now we're going to notch this. Right here, there's going to be a notch. It's going to come up here like this. So we're going to X out this area. Take that out. All right, now what's going to happen here is I'm going to make this so that it will hold this whole thing together. Then I'm going to use bolts to clamp it all together so this won't slip. About an inch. So what I want to do is I want to make some pieces right here that will keep this in alignment. so it won't slip out. So now I got a couple pieces. One of them 1.5 inches, and the other exactly 1.1 inches. Okay, now these two pieces that I cut, they're going to keep everything in alignment. I might have to put another little short one here, but basically that's where I want it. And then this is one that's 1.1 inches, and it'll go over here on this side. About the same area. I got to set this below the surface because you can't sit up too high. Okay. Make sure this is 1 inch. Make sure this is 1 inch down here on this side.